Hi boys and girls, my name is Henry and I am a firefighter at Arbroath Fire Station. Today's story is about Dwight the firefighter. My name is Dwight. I am a firefighter. I work for the Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Service. Firefighters put out fires, but we also provide many other useful services. This book shows you some of the things we do. The morning parade. Firefighters need to be able to answer emergency call-outs 24 hours a day. This means we have two shifts of duty, the day shift and the night shift. Today I am on the day shift. I start work at 9 o'clock. I change into my uniform and go to the appliance bay for the morning parade meeting. I meet up with the other firefighters. While we line up by the fire engines, Tony, the watch manager, calls our names to check we are all there and tells us what we are doing today. Checking the equipment. Our first job of the day is to look over the fire engine and check all the equipment. Brett tests the cutting tool. I look at the list of equipment and check that everything is there. I check that the hoses are in good condition and neatly coiled. Practical training. Now we are going to do some practical training. We must know how to use the equipment so that in an emergency we are ready for anything. The ladders are very heavy. They are also very long. You need to have a good head for heights. Next, we practice going into the building that is on fire. We use breathing apparatus so the smoke will not affect us. Brett opens the door carefully. I am ready with the hose. The third officer keeps a note of how long we stay in the building. School visit. Firefighters often visit schools to tell children about the fire service and how to prevent fires. I talk to the class about smoke alarms. The fire service wants to make sure that every house has a smoke alarm. This is a smoke alarm. We ask all the children to check if their houses have one. We will fit one if they do not have one. I show the children the clothes and equipment I would wear if I was called out to an emergency. Fitting an alarm. Carol has a new baby. She is worried because she doesn't have a smoke alarm in her house. We are going to fit one for her. We have to take the fire engine and full fire crew in case we suddenly called out to an emergency. We fit the smoke alarm on the ceiling at the top of the stairs. We tell Carol to test the battery every few months. Carol signs a form to say we have done the work. She is much happier now. Exercise and lunch. Before lunch, I have some free time, so I go to the gym. It is important for a firefighter to be fit, so I like to exercise in the gym whenever I can. At 1 o'clock we go to the mess deck for lunch. I am on lunch duty today. It is my turn to help in the kitchen. After lunch I make everyone a cup of tea. Road traffic accidents. Firefighters are often called out to accidents on the road. We call these road traffic accidents, or RTAs. We may have to cut people out of their wrecked cars and sometimes give them medical help. It is important to practice how to do this, so we have set up a pretend accident scene. I am learning how to cut the door frame off a car with the cutting tool. This is a real road traffic accident. Accidents like this need all three emergency services: fire, police and ambulance. Call-outs. The alarm bell is going. It is an emergency. We all run to the fire engine and put on our kit. The duty man tears the turnout sheet from the machine. This tells us what sort of incident it is and where we are going. A tractor is on fire. The engine is very hot and might explode. I spray it with water to cool it down. There is lots of diesel on the road. We have to call out the Environment Agency. They will come to deal with the spilled diesel and stop it polluting rivers and streams. Cleaning up. It is nearly 6 o'clock and time for me to go home. Before I go, I help hose down the fire engines. Today has been a very busy day. My job is sometimes dangerous but often exciting. I do enjoy being a firefighter.